It was very simple. Or I stay at the old brewery, and that during my generation, and then at the end, maybe thinking of selling the brewery. But if I wanted to, let's say, if I wanted to think about the future, I have 4 children, that maybe one or more will be interested to continue the brewery. I had to take the decision to make a big investment and be prepared for the handover to the next generation. The big challenge was having the 3 fermentations that we do, top fermentations, spontaneous fermentations, and mixed fermentation, to separate the production completely. That means that not one of the fermentation is running through the same pipes. At the same time, I wanted a very flexible production site. That means that the brews that we had before was about 175 hectoliters per brew. Now we invested in a brew house that does 110 hectoliters per brew. We can do more brews a day, but also having that same flexibility that I can produce a 50% batch. That means around 50%, around 50 hectoliters per brew. So yes, that means that in fact we have 4 breweries under the same roof. In the beginning, we realized that Krones is the biggest company who delivers brewery material, of course. We had a very good historical partnership already together in the past. So I wanted really to work on this project with Krones, but at that time they weren't really ready to get into that smaller and very flexible production. But when talking to each other, they realized also that a company like this, a brewery like this, could be the future all over. So if Krones didn't want to miss the train, we had to look for a partnership and to create that brewery that we had in mind together. Of course, for us, because we wanted that, and also for Krones, who wanted to get into that production schedule. Well, it was not that simple from the beginning, of course, because Krones also had to learn a lot about those different fermentations. That's very important for the cold block. But of course they have the right people on the right place, and they have very intelligent engineers, and together with our engineers, that went quite fluid, I have to say. Very fluid. There's something that I learned about from craft brewers. We are not a craft brewery. I'm the 5th generation. I'm the 2nd generation in a specialty beer brewery. So we can talk about that. We can say that we have the experience of brewing creative beers. What I learned from the craft brewers is that, what is a very good thing, is that they are thinking very much out of the box of what new beers are concerned. And this is something that we should do more as being brewers since that much generations. Even in Belgium, when a brewery is very successful with one new type of beer, his colleagues or competitors are not very creative. They just look at the success of another and then try to copy. This is not the thing that we should do. We should take the example of those craft brewers and be creative and make your own new brews. And first of all, it's much more fun. And second of all, when it gets a success, you can be proud of yourself. Belgian beer is well known not only for its diversity of different beers, also for its quality, of course, of specialty beers. And the last couple of years, there's a big demand for beer tourism, and that we couldn't fulfill in the old brewery. It was too small, too dangerous to get visitors. So at the same time, while building this brewery, we thought about that tourism. And now this is, when you visit the brewery, you will see everybody can come and visit on a very professional way, with headsets in their own language, with different film screens all over the circuit. They visit the whole production plant. They come then into a beer shop. Afterwards, the beers can be tried out in the restaurant, and if you want, you can have a very good meal served in a very professional way. We have an open kitchen, we have 4 chefs, and the meals are prepared with the beer or paired with the beers. So it's a very nice total experience, beer experience that you can have here at the new brewery.